The Israel-Palestine conflict. It feels like it's been going on forever, right? Trying to understand it is like trying to assemble IKEA furniture with the instructions from a different box. It's confusing. To even start to get it, you have to rewind. Way back, like before your grandparents were born, to the late 1800s. At this time, the area we now call Israel and Palestine was part of a huge empire, the Ottoman Empire. For centuries, it was home to a diverse mix of people, a majority of Arab Muslims, a majority of Christians, a smaller community of Jews who had lived there for generations. It was a place with deep religious meaning for Jews, Christians, Muslims. Think of it as the world's most historically important piece of real estate. Now, during this period, two big movements started bubbling up, both centered on this same piece of land. First, you had Zionism. This was a political movement among Jewish people, mostly in Europe, who faced centuries of persecution and anti-Semitism. Their idea was to establish a national homeland for the Jewish people in their ancestral land, which they called Zion. It was about safety, self-determination, returning to a place with deep historical and religious roots. So small groups of Jewish immigrants began moving there, buying land-building communities, with the dream of creating a nation of their own. At the exact same time, another idea was taking root among the people already living there: Arab nationalism. This was happening all across the Middle East. After centuries under Ottoman rule, many Arabs wanted to govern themselves and create their own independent nations. For the Arabs living in Palestine, this particular piece of land was their home. Their own culture, their own history, their own aspirations for an independent state. They saw the influx of new people with a plan to create a Jewish state on that same land as a threat to their own future. So you had two groups, both with a powerful sense of identity and a deep connection to the land, setting their sights on the same place. You can see the problem brewing, right? It's like two people showing up to the same Airbnb, both with a confirmed booking for the same weekend. Neither of them is necessarily wrong. They both have a piece of paper that says this place is theirs. The Jewish people were fleeing real danger and seeking a safe haven in a land they considered their ancient home. The Palestinian Arabs were living on that land and saw it as their home, and they also wanted independence and self-rule. The stage was being set for a major collision. The Ottoman Empire